On December 21st, 2019, at approximately 3:30 a.m., a resident was waiting in his vehicle at the Wantagh train station when a male subject approached the resident and displayed a handgun, threatened the victim, and fled with the victim's wallet, cell phone, and vehicle. On January 2nd, the same male, armed with a handgun, threatened a second victim in a parking lot in Bellmore, forcing the victim to exit his vehicle at gunpoint. The subject then demanded the victim's wallet and cell phone. The subject then fled in the victim's vehicle. During a canvass for the subject, Police Officer Matassa located the subject in the back streets of Bellmore. Officer Matassa attempted to conduct a VTL stop, at which time the subject fled. Officer Matassa then made a radio notification advising the other officers of the subject's direction of flight. Within moments of hearing the notification, Police Officer Slack observed the said vehicle. Once Officer Slack attempted to stop the vehicle, the subject then lost control and crashed. Police Officer Slack swiftly exited her vehicle and engaged the subject, who was violently resisting arrest. Officer Slack, with the assistance of other precinct police officers, was able to eventually subdue and handcuff the subject. The subject was charged with 4 counts of robbery, criminal possession of a weapon, assault second degree, and resisting arrest. This arrest led to 2 other robbery cases being closed out. Due to their vigilance and bravery, Officers Matassa and Slack were able to apprehend a dangerous criminal and take him off the streets. Because of this, we are proud to name them as legislative top cops for January 2020. Thank you.
I just want to say on behalf of myself, Officer Slack, and the Fighting First Precinct, I just want to say thank you for acknowledging our great efforts tonight to the County Legislature, the PBA President McDermott, Commissioner Ryder. Thank you. I'm very proud to wear this uniform.
When I tell you, Officer Matassa and Officer Slack, how proud we are of your efforts on that evening. As a resident of Bellmore, one of our greatest fears is that there's somebody out there with a weapon. One of the greatest fears that anybody has anywhere, there's somewhere out there with a weapon who's looking to do harm, and in this case actually did. And we always speak about the dedication and bravery of our police officers, and what you did was emblematic of that. How they put their lives, how you put your lives on the line, knowing the risk every single day at a moment's notice. You're willing to take that risk to make sure that we're protected as residents. And you knew full well what those individuals were capable of. You knew in all likelihood that they were armed, but you decided to intercept them anyway, to recognize, to intercept, to pursue, and ultimately to capture and take that criminal off the streets. And we are so very proud and thankful, proud of you and thankful for you and all the members of the Nassau County Police Department for what you do every day to keep us safe. And I can actually say, and it was my question to Commissioner Ryder, that this particular criminal, I'm happy to report, actually was kept in custody on bail, which seems to be a rarity nowadays. But thank you so much for everything that you've done for us, and thank you to all of Nassau County's police officers for what you do for us every day. Congratulations, and God bless you.